Hey everybody and welcome to Shopping with Shana. So guys, I'm so excited to bring you a brand new Kroger sneak peek ad preview that is going to start on Wednesday. It will be September the 10th, and this is a typo that you see at the top of the page that I cannot fix because we are on a website looking this over, but it's going to go through September the 16th of 2025. This will be week one of a brand new mega sale. Yes, you heard that right. We're getting another mega sale, but it's a different mega sale. So we're going to be completing on the 9th the buy 5 or more, save $1 each mega sale. And we're going to start a buy 3 or more, save $2 each mega sale. So it's going to be really awesome. We have a brand new 2-day sale. We have brand new weekly digitals. And guys, I'm really excited about one more sale we're going to get. I'm going to wait on that one and give it to you a little bit later because I want to leave you guys in anticipation. So do me a huge favor. If you like to save money at Kroger, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, hit all so you don't miss any of the videos that I post. If this is just a sneak peek at what is going to be on sale, but come Wednesday, I'm actually going to have matchups for you. So that way that you are walking into the store getting the absolute lowest price you can on these products. And I don't just do like the top 5 to 10 items for that particular week like most people do. I will find you every stinking deal I possibly can find. So you are set on all kinds of items, even the ones that are maybe not the best deal, but stuff that you need anyway. All right, all that being said, let's get going into this ad preview because I'm excited to show you what's happening. Of course, we have 4 times the fuel points on Friday purchases there in the upper right-hand corner. That is pretty typical, and it has moved into that fall look, as you can see there. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it depends on how you look at it. I am kind of glad to be out of the heat. We have actually a cold front going on around here in northern Kentucky. It's unseasonably cold in the 60s and 70s, like low 70s. I think it was a high on Saturday of 70 degrees, but apparently next week we're supposed to be getting another heat wave a little bit later. So, all right, moving on. Just clip that coupon when it's available. It won't be available to clip until Monday morning, so don't go looking for it right now. Then we have the whole seedless watermelon for $3.49 each. By the way, my watermelon this past week, and I went shopping on Friday, was $1.99. So this is, again, a regional thing. I don't know if the produce is starting to go out of season and they want to make sure they get them sold before they get stuck with all these watermelons, but the prices do seem to be going down. Boneless pork half loin is going to be $1.99 per pound. And it says, or bone-in pork chops, 5 count, $2.25 per pound, or $10, I guess. And then we have the Dole salad kits for 3 for $11 or $1.67 each. Scooting on down here. We'll come back to the 2-day sale, so be patient with me here. Buy one, get one free on the fresh Tyson chicken drumsticks, thighs, or wings. Then we also have the Oscar Mayer Deli fresh lunch meat, the Clausen pickles. These are going to be $3.49. We have the General Mills giant size cereals for buy one, get one free. And then if we scoot down some more, we have the Intimates Little Bites, donuts or cakes for buy one, get one free. Now this again could be regional, possibly in your region, possibly not, but buy 2, get 2 free on the Coke, Pepsi, or 7-Up 12 packs. So hopefully your region gets this. In general, this is going to be the best deal aside of a holiday weekend. So if we have a holiday weekend sale, we'll see a buy 2, get 3 free. Of course, some of you tell me your regions never see the buy 2, get 3 free. I'm just telling you that we only will see that possibly will be on a holiday type of week or weekend is when we see those. So buy 2, get 2 free is going to be your best deal right now. And then if we scoot on down here, we do have the Outshine or Frawley's fruit bars. Buy one, get one free. We have the Arm & Hammer laundry detergent for buy one, get one free. And then we have some, beer deals, Bud, Miller Lite, Coors Light, and so forth. These are 24 packs. They're going to be $13.99 after cash back. So you need to load a digital coupon. It's actually not a digital coupon. It's a digital cash back. So you'll pay the full $23.99 out of pocket. And then once that gets submitted through the system, you'll get $10 back into your account that you can spend later through Kroger Cashback. I do have some videos, some old tutorials. They're kind of old. It's been a while since I probably should update them, but they are in the description box below under like Kroger tutorials or couponing tutorials or something like that. You can go check out those videos at any point in time. Like I said, I probably do need to do an update on Kroger Cashback because it has changed quite a bit since I did do that video. But at least it'll give you an idea of what it is, where it is, and how to find it. All right, let's go back up here and check out this 2-day sale. Although I know many of you probably been getting sneak peeks over there. So this will happen on Saturday and Sunday only. They will not be available on Wednesday. You'll have to wait until Saturday. Unfortunately, with 4 times the fuel points on a Friday only, you're going to probably want to go shopping on Friday and then sneak in on Saturday to grab some of these deals, or Sunday. Sometimes it's not good to wait till Sunday. I've made that mistake, and any of the really, really hot items are going to be gone by Sunday night. So I've had that happen to me too. So make sure that you go early enough to make sure you grab what you want to grab. Anyway, the things that are going to be possible to grab is going to be the Kroger apple cider for $2.50. I think that's a 64 ounce, so a half gallon basically. Then we have the Simple Truth Natural Breakfast Sausage, 12 ounces for $2.99. You have the Simple Truth Protein Chili, as well as the Protein Tortilla Chips. These are going to be $2.99, limit of 5 times. It looks like we've got a good little Simple Truth amount of stuff going on. Simple Truth Protein Granola and protein Greek yogurt bars, 5 count. These are also going to be $2.99, and it does say limit of 5 packages. So, just there you go. There's really, I know it says limit of 5. I know there's no way they can really keep you from buying more. I mean, maybe they could tell you can't buy more than that in one transaction, but then you could turn around and do it again. I don't know. Anyway, I always try to stay honest with that kind of stuff and just buy what they ask you to, but there you go. I don't know. I'm not loving the 2-day sales lately. This past week's 2-day sales, or the one that's currently going on today, I guess, because it's Sunday. And if you're watching this after Sunday, it's over. But yeah, it's not very good. This one, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to get me back in the store. I will say the breakfast sausage looks like a pretty decent deal. The rest of it, I'm like, I don't know. Maybe they're just really wanting to get you to try their products. Now, regionally, we have been seeing things change or be a little bit different, at least 1, maybe sometimes 2 items. So maybe regionally I'll see something different, or you'll see something different than what we have in this ad. But just curious, what are your thoughts about this particular 2-day sale? All right, let's move into the next part of this ad. We're going to be looking at some lower prices. So either everyday low price or an actual price drop is what we're going to see here. So it's saying Kroger apple juice, the 64 ounce, is going to be the everyday low price of $2.89. Of course, we've gotten much better deals on these when it comes to when they're on sale or whatever the case might be. So, but that's just the regular price there. A price drop on yellow onions is going to come down to $1.19 per pound. Then we also have a price drop on the ground dinner sausage from Kroger for $4.49. Kroger creamers, 32 ounce, are going to have an everyday low price of $2.79. And then the Kroger steamer vegetables have an everyday low price of 4 for $5, or that's really $1.25 each. You don't have to buy 4 of them to get that price. And then we have the blueberry or chocolate chip muffins or other variety. So basically any 4-count muffins are going to be $5. And that is a price drop. So I'm not sure what that drops from, but it is a price drop. Now on the far right-hand side of the screen, you see the bottles and brew section. I'm not going to read those to you, but you can take a gander at them as we go down. It looks like you're getting some, like 10% off on some of those items. And then anytime it says a cashback offer, that's going to be found in that Kroger cashback that I was telling you about earlier. All right, we're going to scoot on down here. We have the grocery essentials. So this includes the Marie Calendar bowls, and then Healthy Choice cafe steamers. These are going to be 4 for $10 or $2.50 each. And now this one, you do have to buy 4 of them in order to get that price. If you buy 1, 2, or 3 of them in the same transaction, they're going to be $2.99 each. So to save that extra 49 cents off of each one, you have to buy a minimum of 4. And then it could be 5, 6, 7. It doesn't have to be, multiples of 4 or anything like that. And then we have the Nabisco family-sized Oreos or Chips Ahoy cookies. These are going to be $4.49. It says the Reese's Oreos are new. Oh my gosh, those look amazing. I love Oreos and I love Reese's. So that's a horrible combination for me because I'll want to eat the whole bag. And then we have Progresso soups. It says 8 for $10. So what is 8 for $10? Is that 80 cents each? That can't be right. I feel like that's wrong. No, that's not right. That's over a dollar. I don't know what the price is. What is that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to have to do the math. Give me 1 second here. So anyway, if they're regularly priced at $2.79 and I'm so dumb. They're $1.25 each, which is amazing price. That's actually a really, really good price. They're currently on Weekly Digital right now they're $1.29 on Weekly Digital, right? So this is a better price, but you do have to buy 8 of them. In the other case, you can buy 1 or you can buy up to 5 for Weekly Digital. You do have to buy 8 of them to get that price at $1.25. We do have some rebates I know that are going on. We have I think we have I bought $1 back on 3, and then I can't remember exactly. There's a fetch reward as well going on. So I haven't bought my Progresso soups yet with the Weekly Digital. I'm going to sit and wait on this one. If they're going to be $1.25 next week, I would rather stock up, grab 8 of them for a little bit cheaper, and then get all those rebates back. So that's just my thought. I don't know about you. Again, if 8 soups are too much for you, but honestly, with a family of 5, I generally have to make at least 2 cans of soup to feed us for the evening. I really like to do soup and like make grilled cheese and stuff. I love to do that in the fall or the winter time. That's kind of one of our favorite, like, easy go-to meals. And then we usually have some sort of fruit with it. A lot of times grapes or strawberries or something extra to go there. So that's kind of what we like to do. You could probably throw a salad in there if you want to get kind of healthy. Yeah, there you go. Some good deals there on Progresso soup. Then we have the Lay's potato chips. These are going to be $3.50 each, or 2 for $7. And then we have the Kroger cheese. This is a 12 to 16 ounce for $3 each, which is about $1.50 per 8 ounces. So that's not a bad deal at all. But you do have to buy 2 of them to get that price. Otherwise, they're $3.99 each. So you're saving 99 cents on each one of them when you buy 2 of them together. And then we have the Sara Lee bread for buy one, get one free, which is currently in my region on the 2-day sale. So if you're watching this on Sunday and you want some Sara Lee bread, you can go get that probably for the better deal. I don't remember what the price is. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts and comments about the Progresso soup. Would you rather grab them for $1.29 on the Weekly Digital this current week, or would you rather wait and grab them for $1.25 each, using that 8 for 10 or 8 of them for $10? There you go. Sorry guys, who knows what's going on in my brain. All right, time to check out more of the ad here. So we have the fresh cut fruit and vegetable bowls. These are going to be $5. I know it doesn't say that, but it always says it on the regular ad preview. When we get to it on Tuesday, it'll say $5. I'm not sure why. These sneak peeks don't include the price, but there you go. Bloomhouse oh my goodness, that is a hard word to say. Simplicity mixed bouquet, $4. Which that seems like a pretty decent price. Then we have the large pineapple for $2.88 each. We have the California yellow peaches or plums for $2.49 per pound. And then we have the Kroger Adorb seedless mandarins, 3-pound bags for $4.99. And finally, the Kroger tri-colored peppers, 6-count package for $6. So basically $1 per pepper there. All right, let's go down here to the guaranteed fresh items. This includes the Kroger 73% lean ground beef for $3.99 per pound. They're sold in a 5-pound roll, so it's going to end up being about $20. Wow, $19.95 for the whole roll. We have the Heritage Farm boneless chicken breast or Gerber Gourmet boneless chicken breast. These are going to be, okay, so I should say the Heritage Farm is going to be $2.69 per pound. The Gerber says it's $5.99 per pound. I believe the Gerber is a regional type of chicken, so keep an eye on that because I do not believe that'll be our chicken. Then we have the Kroger pink salmon or cod fillets, 2 pounds. They're going to be $13.99. We have the Nathan's Beef Franks for $5.49. Oscar Mayer Fun Pack Lunchables. So these are the ones with the drinks and the desserts and stuff like that. And then as well as the Kroger smoked sausage is going to be $3. Kind of a weird combination to put together in an ad, but whatever. They're the same price. I guess it doesn't matter. Then we have the Kroger crunchy butterfly shrimp, frozen 2 pounds, will be $10.99. All right, the last thing we need to check out is the deli and bakery section because I know all of you are ready to get to that mega sale. I'm getting you there. We have buy one, get one free on the vanilla French twist. We have the Home Chef popcorn chicken for buy one, get one free. I'm excited about that. Those are normally priced $2.99 in my region. My daughter always likes them. And of course, both my girls will eat them. And when I get one, they both want their own. So it ends up being like $6 for this little thing of chicken. I'm much more willing to buy two of them for buy one, get one free for each one of them. So we'll have to stop by and get that. Private Selection Wildflower Honey Ham, and then the Sharp Cheddar Cheese, $8.99 per pound for the Sharp Cheddar Cheese. The Honey Ham is $10.99 per pound. Both of these can be found in the slice to order or grab and go section of your bakery or deli. All right, friends, here we go with our mega sale. I don't know why I feel like I have to say it that way every time we get a mega sale, but here we are. So I think I called it. Did I not call it? I think I called it. Granted, I was a little bit more like, I think it's going to be a mega sale, and I gave a couple of options, but this one was the one I was leaning towards, the buy three or more, save $2 each mega sale. We haven't had one of these in a while. We were due. I didn't think we would go back to a 5-time digital coupon sale. Kroger really only has a couple of sales that they do. The 5-time digital coupon sales, their big one. And then, of course, their mega sales. And there's a whole bunch of branches of different types of mega sales that they have. And this is one of them. So you have to buy 3 or more participating items. You can mix and match those items however you'd like. And then once you get to a minimum of 3, you can buy as many as you want. You can buy 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever the case might be. You don't have to buy in multiples of 3. And then at checkout, $2 comes off of each one of them. Now this, because it's $2, you're going to notice that the products themselves are going to tend to be a little bit more on the expensive side. They're not going to be the cheap items. Now we'll see a few things sneak through the cracks there, and we'll get a few things for some really, really good deals, but this is kind of where you're stocking up on the bigger and bulkier type of things. So for instance, we have the Yoplait yogurt 8 count, or the Go-Gurt 20 count. These are going to be $3.49 after the $2 comes off. Now, last week, or in the current week that we're in, the Go-Gurt is the 8 count. So it's like $1.99, $1.49, something like that with mega sale price. So yes, that is cheaper, but you're only getting 8. This one, you're going to get 20 in. So if you do the math per item, this one probably is going to be a little bit better. Without coupons or any other matchups or anything like that. There may be other matchups to make the other one better. But then we have the Cheez-It family size crackers, as well as the Betty Crocker fruit snacks. And these are the 12 to 22 count. So they're not the real small 10 count boxes. They're going to be the bigger boxes. They're going to be $4.49 with that mega sale price. We also have the Post cereal for $1.99 with mega sale price. Cheez-It Snapped, or the Nature's Own Perfectly Crafted Bread, is going to be $2.49 with mega sale. Haagen-Dazs ice cream will be $3.99 with that mega sale price. We also have the Gatorade 8 packs 20 ounce for $6.99 with mega sale. Hormel pepperoni, it is the 16 ounce, will be $7.99 with the mega sale price. We got to scoot up here. We have the Hellmann's mayonnaise for $3.99, as well as the Miracle Whip. That's also going to be $3.99 with mega sale. We have the Rayo's pasta sauce. Rayo's, that's hard to say. 32 ounce, and then Kroger stuffed crust pizza. I love me some stuffed crust pizza. I'm interested. I have not had the Kroger stuffed crust pizza. We'll have to see if that's worth it. Anyway, $6.99 with mega sale price. We also have the Just Bare frozen chicken, 24 ounce for $9.99 after that mega sale price. We have the Nestle drumstick cones, 8 to 20 count for $5.99 with mega sale. Sometimes we have Ibotta rebates to pair with that. Then we have the Starbucks coffee, 10 to 12 ounce bag, or the K-Cups 10 count for $8.49 with mega sale price. Purina dog chow, dry dog food, anywhere from 15 to 18.5 pound bags. These are going to be $14.79 once that $2 comes off. And then we have the Bounty paper towels, 6 double rolls or triple rolls. These are going to be $12.99 once that $2 comes off for that mega sale price. Now, this is just page 1. Most likely on Tuesday, we get a complete ad. I will be bringing you that Tuesday morning, the entire ad preview, which is going to be great. We'll probably see at least a second page, maybe more items in this particular sale. So I'm really looking forward to it. And also with, we get a lot of repeats of deals that are seasonal. But now that we're moving into the fall, we're going to start seeing the seasonal stuff change as well. So we'll get into some new deals like in the marketplace ad and things like that. I hate to say it, guys, but we're going to start seeing Christmas stuff here very, very, very soon. We're in September. By October, I mean, yes, there's a little bit of Halloween, there's a little bit of Thanksgiving, but it goes Christmas. I expect that we'll see our first Walmart deal in October. That's usually the case. So get prepared for Christmas because it's coming, and it's going to be coming very quickly. All right, next page here is with the weekly digital deals. So these are new every single week. And yes, they're going to be new this week, even though everything in here is going to be new this week. So we do have it's a use up to 5 times, I should say. It's a store coupon. You can pair it with a manufacturer coupon. You can also pair it with rebate apps. Ibotta and Fetch are my favorite two to start out with, and they're ones I use the most. But there's also other great ones. Merrifield, Swag Bucks. I can't remember all of them. Checkout 51, Shopkick. All of them are listed in the description box below, the ones that I use and check pretty regularly. If you sign up today using my referral codes that are down there, it helps me to keep making these videos for you, but it also helps give you some sort of extra savings in the process. So I appreciate when you do that. All right, let's check out what we have going on. We have the Smithfield Bacon, which is $4.99, otherwise priced at, I think that says $5.99 without the digital. Then we have strawberries or blueberries. These will be $1.99 each, which that's a really nice price. Now, again, produce tends to be regional. So if you are not in this particular region, you might see something different. Then we have the fresh baked soft top cookies, which those are really good. The 10 count, they're going to be $4.99. Otherwise, you would pay, I believe, $6.49. 40 pack of Kroger water is going to be regularly priced at $4.99, but will be $3.99 each. I love that this one keeps coming back. It's about 10 cents per bottle of water. It's really, really easy deal. So love that. And then we have the Kroger milk. About time. We've seen some Kroger milk. It's been a while. I was expecting it to pop up here in the next couple weeks at least, and here it is. So the half gallons of milk will be $1.39. To be honest with you, $1.39 times 2, which is a whole gallon, is actually cost more than what a gallon of milk costs in my region. Now, I know that's not true for every region, so double check the math at your region. But luckily, my region always includes the chocolate milk, which this particular region says excludes chocolate milk. So because my region includes the chocolate milk, that is a good deal. So we're doing half gallons of chocolate milk. I'm going to save a ton of money on chocolate milk. So, and yes, my kids love the chocolate milk. So they're going to be super excited that I'll stock them up on chocolate milk this next week. We also have the silk almond milk. These are going to be $1.99 with that weekly digital, otherwise priced at $3.49. Ragu pasta sauce is going to be $1.29, regularly priced at $2.29, so a good dollar off there. That's a good stock up price on some pasta sauce there. We have the Philadelphia cream cheese spread. These are going to be regularly priced at $3.99 or on sale. They'll cost $3.99 without the weekly digital, but you're going to get them for $2.99 with that weekly digital. And yeah, I do like the whipped, and there's the flavors are always good. And then we have I've actually been ready for this to come back, the Frito-Lay multi-pack. And then whatever that is, what is that? I can't read that real well. It says bomb something. Protein bars. I cannot read that, guys. I'm so sorry. It is so fuzzy and it's so small. I'm having trouble. It's some sort of protein bars, 4 count there, and they're $7.99. Otherwise, you're looking at $10.49 for both of those. So that's a good bit of savings. I'm looking forward to the Frito-Lay multi-pack. My kids don't take their lunch, but they stay after school all the time. So I usually pack them snacks for after school. And this is a really easy one. I just grab them a bag of chips, throw it in the backpack with the water, and they've got something that they can eat that's super easy. Then we have the Sour Patch Kids a share size candy, so 12 ounces. They're going to be $2.99. You're going to save $1 because it'd be $3.99 without the digital. And then the Cottonelle bath tissue 12 maker rolls will be $9.99. Otherwise, you're going to pay $13.99 without this weekly digital. All right, guys. So here's the next part that I've been super excited about telling you about. This one, we tend to find some pretty amazing, like crazy amazing deals. This is a spend 15 on beauty and personal care items. You're going to save $5 instantly at checkout. Now you just have to get your total up to $15, and then I should say this, before manufacturer coupons, but after store coupons. So if you have a store coupon, you're going to have to get it up there. So if it's a $2 store coupon, you need $17, if that makes sense. And then the $5 comes off. Now, if it's a manufacturer coupon, don't worry about it. It will come right off. And I know I get this question all the time. What's the difference between a store and a manufacturer coupon? Well, any of your like 5-time coupons. Now, some of them may stack. So like your weekly digital, or if we did have a 5-time digital coupon sale, something like that, those are store coupons. Those are always store coupons. Your best customer bonus is a store coupon. Your, I'm trying to think what else. Savings for You is a store coupon. And then there's store coupons, they're hard to tell what they are. So what you want to do is you want to click on the coupon itself, the digital coupon. Does it list an address to be submitted to? If the answer is yes, there's a ton of writing and there's an address that it needs to go to, then that means it's a manufacturer coupon because Kroger is going to get reimbursed for you to use that coupon. However, if it doesn't have that, it's a store coupon. Okay, hopefully that helps you. Anyway, we want to get our total up to $15. $5 comes off instantly. Then, of course, you pile on all those manufacturer coupons and then the rebate apps to go with it. And this is where we tend to get things for like ridiculously cheap or even free or moneymaker at times. So I'm looking forward to this. We only have a few items that's showing. We don't know any prices just yet. So you'll have to wait until Wednesday. And I may do a separate video on this Wednesday morning. So I may do a video and then split the videos because this one could end up being quite kind of long because there's so many options. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll see what I do in the morning that morning. It just depends on how many deals I'm finding. I do get up at 3:15, 3:30 in the morning. And start finding deals. And I would do sooner and earlier. I'd just stay up all night if I could, but that's when everything goes into effect. We don't see the coupons and the sales flip over till a little after 3 in the morning. And then I start, and even then, sometimes I'll get up and the coupons haven't flipped over. We haven't gotten the new weekly digitals yet. So sometimes I'm having to figure out what to do. I'm up, but I'm not going back to bed and I have to wait for it to load. So anyway, I'll get up that early. That's why you need to be subscribed. That's why you need to make sure you're checking out my channel because I'm going to give you the best deals. And I'm usually have a video out by 8 o'clock in the morning. Very rarely is it after 8, but I usually have something out to you. And then, like I said, what I might do is do this one as a separate video because I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of deals we're going to have to put together. We'll wait and see. All right, last little bit of the weekly digital deals I want to talk about. This, and again, this is probably not all of it. If you come back on Tuesday for the full ad preview, there's probably a couple more items that are included. Sometimes they put it in there, sometimes they don't. Until Tuesday, I won't be able to tell you or no. But here's a few more deals. So we are showing boneless chuck roast or chuck steak value packs at $6.99 per pound. Otherwise, they'd be, I believe, $8.99 per pound. Again, that one could be regional. Kroger eggs. So the 18 count is coming down to $2.99. Guys, that's good. That's really, really good. It doesn't say the price without digital. Varies by store is what it says. Interesting. So $2.99, again, that could change a little bit. I think we'll all end up getting eggs, but it could vary from region to region on what our price is. But $2.99 has been the lowest I have seen it in quite a while. So 18 count for $2.99. Then we also have the Dannon Light and Fit or the Oikos Greek Yogurt 4 count. These are going to be $2.49, otherwise priced at $3.99. Then we have the Kroger red, green, or black seedless grapes, 3-pound packages for $4.99, otherwise priced at $7.99. Again, that may be regional. Tyson frozen chicken. This is going to be $9.99, regularly priced at $12.99, so a good couple bucks savings there. And then we have the DiGiorno pizzas at $3.99, otherwise you'd pay $4.99. Those are always good prices. Anytime you can get frozen pizza for under $5, I say it's a good go and stock up price for you. All right, guys, so that is all I have for you in this video. It's only a couple pages that we get that little bit of sneak peek. Thank you to Kroger Crazy for posting the ad early that I'm able to use that. I also tend to go to ladysavings.com, but just went to Kroger Crazy this particular weekend. I will link them in the description box below if you want to click on it and go check out the ad yourself. But let me know in the comments any of your thoughts about any of this. What are items that you're possibly looking for to be on the mega sale? If you tell me, if I see a deal or if I see that item, I tend to put it in my video if I know people are looking for them. So if you want to give me any information of what you're hoping to see or that kind of thing, let me know in the comments. And the one other thing is, because of our cold front here in Northern Kentucky, I'm just curious what the weather is like in your area. What kind of weather are you experiencing? Are you still experiencing that summer heat? Are you getting a cool off? Are you dealing with rain? Whatever the case might be, let me know in the comments. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And getting into this next week, there's a couple weeks in a row before we get a break, so I'm gonna be a little crazy here the next couple weeks, but it's okay. I'm excited about the new sale. All right, have a wonderful week, and I'll be back with you with more deals later. Bye, guys.